Thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Leah and this is JunkerNecker DIY, where I bring you new budget decor videos every week. On my channel you'll see things like thrift flips, Dollar Tree DIYs, and trash to treasure projects. I occasionally share shopping hauls with you also. If those things interest you, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. Today I'll be creating some wood DIYs for a kitchen vignette. And this is all part of the playlist that's hosted every month called What Would You Make? The hosts are Zaina of OK at Home DIY and Marsha of MARSHA'S MUSH and Stuff. And their guest host this month is Kiki from KIKI'S DIY. I'll be leaving all three of their channel links in the descriptions, as well as a playlist link, so I hope you'll go check those out after you finish with my video. The wood item in this project is these three little furniture legs. I got all three for 50 cents, and then my sister picked me up this gorgeous plate at a thrift store for $1. So I'm just going to be gluing those three legs on the bottom of this plate to make it into a riser. And here I'm cleaning it with a microfiber cloth and some alcohol. And there's some little holes on it, and it looks like it was hanging on the wall because I had to scrub some dust off. But wall no more. This is going to be sitting on my kitchen counter. Now I'm just placing the legs around, kind of eyeballing where I want to put them. That little slant on the legs was really messing me up because I wasn't looking at it from straight down and I couldn't really tell a lot about where to put them. But I figure it out. Now here I'm using a yardstick. Like that's going to help, because I'm just going to go right back to eyeballing it. And it looks fine to me. From that perspective it looked fine. It is a little off-centered with the legs, not exactly where they should be, but on the bottom of the plate I don't think anybody's going to turn the plate over and say, "Ooh, you didn't glue those on the right amount of distance between each other." You know, I think I can live with that. I picked up all three of these for $3, and I do plan to use them for Christmas cookies, but much closer to Christmas time. They're going to be decorative now. I'm using ivory chalk paint on two of those. The ones with the smaller print I'll put at the bottom of the stack. And then I'm going to put this one on the top using Tuscan Red Apple Barrel acrylic paint. And I think that color goes great with the plate. I really love this deep red color. I'm not sure if you would call it brick red, barn red, burgundy, wine. Anyway. So you can see that I'm just brushing down, not the complete handle, just brushing down to where it straightens. And then once they dried, even though I used ivory on two of those, against the plate they look bright white. So I'm going to come in with some antiquing wax and see if I can tone that down a bit. I'm using Folk Art antique wax and a stiff brush and just brushing lightly over that ivory color. The next thing I do is to put all three together with just an elastic hair holder. And I'm going to tie some of this green ribbon around in a basic bow. And this is a color that came out in the fall, but I love it and I want to use that in some of my Christmas decor. I had a little bit of trouble tying the bow because the ribbon was patched on that area where I was tying it. I've never before got Dollar Tree ribbon that was patched like that. But anyway, I finally get it, and it turns out just fine. I do retie it after this to try to even out those ends, but I'm not going to bore you with watching me tie a ribbon all over again. This is my third and final DIY, and then I'll show you all three of the pieces together at the end. I'm taking a wooden cutting board that I got on clearance at Dollar General, and some of these mini pomegranates from Dollar Tree, and a couple of the deep red poinsettia flowers from my stash. I'm just bending those outwards so they'll kind of stand out. I don't want them face down on the board. And I'm just going to bunch them together and wrap some twine around to hold them together. Tie that in a knot. And then the only thing I have left to do is to tie it onto the handle of the cutting board. Super easy project that could be changed out for all the seasons. Now coming up is all three of them together. I actually had a fourth project that I was going to do, but since I couldn't find the materials that I had bought for that project, I'll just stick with three for today. Now remember to go check out that playlist. And that's all from me today. Until next time, bye-bye.